11,989. I found today, or just right now, one of the key problem which prevent me from real self-talk and from some kind of development. And this key problem is consistency. I always start from new point. After recording a video, I just forget about it. I watched it, not always, but sometimes I watched it and I forget about it, and the next day I start from something new. I just trying to talk what's going on in my brain. It's like a stream of consciousness, and also I don't care about it I don't think that it's something important. I just use it as an exercise, and I don't care about what I'm actually talking. But it's probably the wrong thing. And today I get an idea that what if I just get a summary of previous talk in the beginning and then continue develop it further, if it's possible. Of course, it doesn't mean that I always have to come back to previous video and develop something new, because probably I will have some new ideas or some new insights, and if they came, of course I can discuss them and try to develop. But if I don't have, I can just come back to previous recording, to previous speech, and just get a small summary and then go further. Yesterday I tried to talk about good and evil, and I found that I know nothing about good and evil, but at least I understand that there is some kind of mystery, because if you think about evil and about all evil that people bring into the world, you can see that it's like the opposite pole of good, because people who bring good in the world, they also create an opportunity for evil, and people who bring evil also, it's like this yin-yang concept, because everything in balance. But once you start to do things for good, you create an opportunity for evil. Once you start to do something evil, of course you create opportunity for good, because and it's like a perpetuum mobile. Okay, today good and evil. Yeah, I tried to think about it by my thoughts. I have to admit that my thoughts didn't shape my thoughts refuse to circle around this idea, and every time when I tried to think about it, it was almost boring. I fast change my thoughts. I tried to see something different, and all time the thought disappeared. It means I can't think seriously about good and evil, because I am probably not ready. In Russian language, of course, I can, and I can talk about it hours uninterruptedly, and it pretend to be interesting, at least for me, because when I start to talk in Russian about such things, I always can find many examples. I can discuss these examples, and it seems to be nice, at least for me, because I usually don't talk with other people. I try to write about it, and my writing sometimes appears to be good. Yesterday, after these talks about good and evil, at the evening I was recording my speech on dictaphone and tried to consider some events of the day, and there was another topic which seems to be also interesting. It's like positive thinking. I wrote about it a couple of days ago a little bit, and again I thought about it a couple of days ago, and something completely not completely okay. It's something interesting, because it's not just to think positively and to see only what. Okay, it's not it's hard. Let's focus more. What does it mean, positive thinking? For me, it means something. For example, last month, or maybe several months, I was mostly focused on negative things. I try to find something negative in my speech. I always try to excuse that I can talk this. There's many filler words. I don't have a perfect accent, even despite despite the whole year of training and practice. But nevertheless, I try to see some bad things and I try to focus on them, and I try to ways how to learn how to improve myself in this direction. But positive thinking, it's opposite. I try to see good things and I try to develop these good things. For example, I can say, oh, I'm talking to myself the whole year. I just established this habit and now I don't have any superfluous motivation for doing that. I just turn on the camera and I'm talking to myself. The same with writing. I write every day. I shape my ideas. I shape my thoughts in this language. Sometimes it's not good, but again, it doesn't matter because I do it. I practice, and this practice is what's matter, because I know that eventually, in the long term distance, it will be something important, and I will be able to develop my thoughts further and further. Because if I don't do it, I just in the same place. I don't go far. I don't develop my thoughts. But if I do, I'm going to achieve something really significant. Okay. What else? Positive thinking. Yeah. And yesterday